Now, two of the biggest buyers of compute just dropped out of the market. But Meta and xAI dropping out of the buying market may be the least of the chip manufacturers' problems. According to the Ledger's Signal, an infrastructure investigation in February of this year found that 26 U.S. AI data center projects had been canceled through January of 2026. An April 5th, 2026 report summarizing Sightline climate data says nearly half of all U.S. data centers planned for 2026 are delayed or canceled. Out of about 140 planned projects targeting 16 gigawatts of capacity, now only about 5 gigawatts were actually under construction at the time of the report. The rest were pushed out or on hold. 11 gigawatts of demand, now unneeded because these data centers were canceled or postponed, would have required millions of new chips and generated purchase orders worth hundreds of billions of dollars. In February of 2025, Microsoft decided to step away from OpenAI's proposed $500 billion Stargate AI super data center project. Microsoft has canceled more than 1 gigawatt of data center leases across the US or allowed them to expire, including multiple individual deals of roughly 100 megawatts each. Analysts believe Microsoft likely overestimated AI infrastructure demand and is now trimming back to avoid oversupply. There's even reason to believe the supply side of certain chip types were intentionally manipulated. Remember those chip makers I mentioned that had $4.1 trillion in total market capitalization? In late June 2026, those same companies, Micron, Samsung, and SK Hynix, were hit with a U.S. class action lawsuit, alleging they coordinated DRAM production cuts and capacity decisions between 2021 and 2024 to inflate prices. The suit says the three firms control about 90% of global DRAM supply and claims DRAM prices rose by up to 700% over those 4 years. So why would a company do this if demand was actually outpacing supply? Short answer, they wouldn't.